It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That missed inside. 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 4 of the ALCS. Popped up. Lindor puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Throws to first in time.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
And here's the catcher. 2 down, nobody on. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back in Arlington and on the hill, Shane McClanahan.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm with a homer in his last game. The line to kick the pitch. That's too low. And the count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And misses inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. into left center for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. Jeff Bagwell stepping in for the Rangers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Now here is Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is back. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Here's Trout.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We head to the second in Arlington. All tied 1-1. Fourth game of the ALCS. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Whitey Blackman. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
On the ground, could be two. There's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Next offering way off the plate. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Barack Obama. 2 outs. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man on second, 2 down. Grounds one to short. Lindor whips it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marte. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the catcher for the Rangers. 1 out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH. In the dirt, 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is that. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Right through there for a strike. battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Stayed with the fastball on all 3 pitches to put him away.
Yeah, just straight attacked him. And those locations of the fastball is what really stood out to me, Boog. Started him inside, really good location. Then he went away for strike 2, going kind of east-west, and then finishes him off up in the zone with some good velocity. That's just great execution.
So the batting order turns over. Now, Ketel Marte. Next one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Next one just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rays held in check here. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 99.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
2 outs. Inside, just missed. The changeup missing, and the count is 3-1. Chipper Jones in the on-deck circle for Texas. Outside, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 4 of the ALCS. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Sugar Shane notches the strikeout. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo, Ken Griffey Jr. Inside, almost got him.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. That one not close. 2-1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's a swing and a drive. That's carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And stepping in for the Rays, Bobby Witt Jr.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the left fielder, Whitey Blackmon. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Ball, that's inside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings and misses. And a count now even up.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Barack Obama. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Raised down by a run. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he boots it. Headed for the plate. He will score. And the Rays have the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yuri Perez done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Joe Ross.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 11. The 1-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just missing there. 3-2 down. One down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Henderson nabs it out. number 2. Now the catcher for the Rangers. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second homer of this series, and it ties it up. It's 4-4.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now here's the Rangers DH. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder. This one chopped up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Solo homer for the Rangers ties it. All even now at 4 apiece. 4th game of the ALCS. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Tied at 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the switch hitting catcher. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 4 of the ALCS. Late with the swing there.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
That one lifted to left, and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Rays strand just the 1. Score remains tied at 4. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
In the air, center field. And out number one on the grab. And now, Jeff Bagwell. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Outside low, 2-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Scott Efros, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Garcia warming up as well. The count 2-1. And there's a ball. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Here's some real power at the plate. Chipper Jones. Two-one now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Mike Trout. 2 outs. To the right side, Marte. Fires over to first. 3rd out. 1 left for Texas. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back. And now Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And he takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez appears to be getting loose. Doval getting loose as well. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Whitey Blackmon next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he grounds one back up the middle. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Now the third baseman. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Barack Obama. Now fly ball to right center. Brings it in, and that's the third out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. And we are tied 4-4. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6th inning, and here is number 11. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, number 8. And that's outside. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now a chance for number 9.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Inning over. Rangers lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez. And now the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And it's even up.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Tied at 4. Drilled out towards left center field. He's got it. One away. Here's Ketel Marte. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Just missed.
Touchdown.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that misses. Now 3-1. Ken Griffey Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. And we are tied 4-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
In the air, right side of the infield. Peters. And it's caught for the out.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. All tied up late here in Game 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Jeff Bagwell stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Chipper Jones. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mlbwl.
Number 75.
Now it's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. And that skips into dirt. Tied at 4. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Whitey Blackmon. Next pitch misses way outside. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dauri Moreta. Chipper Jones stepping in for the Rangers. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Pitches in the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Yency Almonte warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing for the Rangers. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Orion Kerkering. Here's the third baseman. Ripped to third. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Barack Obama next to hit for the Rays. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Andrew Wentz up and loosening in the pen. Four in the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Check swing called strike. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. The 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line to right, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And now the center fielder. The 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up left side. Jones settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. One-run game, bottom 9. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
He's 2 outs away. Now the catcher for the Rangers. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, number 9. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.